And now to the latest. An investigation into an offensive robocall that went out to dozens of San Luis Obispo County voters is now underway by the San Luis Obispo County District Attorney's Office. The robocall claims to be associated with the KKK and endorses Supervisor Adam Hill's re-election. KSBY's Melissa Newman is live in San Luis Obispo now. And Melissa, these actual robocalls are not generally illegal, are they?
Richard, that's right. District Attorney Dan Dow tells me while the might be annoying campaign robocalls are actually legal, but what they decide to disclose or do not disclose is where the law can come in. Dow says as part of the Political Reform Act in California, it's a criminal offense of at least misdemeanor charges for campaigns to not disclose where their money came from and the name and identity of their committee on things like ads and robocalls. He says upon initial review, this call does not. The call included hate speech about LGBTQ people and vulgar sexual language. Dow says it's too early in the investigation to know if hate crime charges will be brought into the case.
Thankfully, this kind of thing is rare, but because of that, we're doing everything to be very careful, to be thorough in our review, thorough in an investigation, and then finally in an analysis once we collect all the information to determine if a crime was actually committed.
So far, both candidates say they don't know who is behind the call. Supervisor Adam Hill says as a Jewish person and supporter of the LGBTQ community, the call was hateful and offensive. And his opponent, Stacey Korsgaden, says in a statement, any hate or expression of prejudice based on race, religion, and sexual orientation is unacceptable. The timeline for how long it could take to investigate this call is still unknown at this time, but District Attorney Dan Dow tells me they could end up using their cyber forensics lab here in San Luis Obispo in order to learn more about where the calls originated from and who may be behind it. Reporting live in San Luis Obispo, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
All right, Melissa, thank you. The District Attorney's Office is asking anyone with information to call the Chief of Investigations. That number is 805-781-5800.